Okay, if you look at NCUK assessment, it basically comprises of 20% on what we call assignment, 10% on end of semester 1 tests, and then 70% final exams.
Hai semuanya, balik lagi di podcastnya HJS. Hari ini kita kedatangan tamu istimewa jauh-jauh dari Singapura, dan kita akan ngebahas tentang kelanjutan dari International Foundation Year dari podcast yang sebelumnya, yang ini. Nah, hari ini kita kedatangan tamu dari NCUK. So, here's Octavius.
Hello.
Can you
Hi.
introduce yourself?
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Octavius Koo. I'm the principal and academic director of EAIM International College.
Yeah, thank you, Octavius, for coming
Thank you.
to our podcast today.
Yeah.
So, I have some questions. Actually, it's a lot.
It's fine.
Okay, can we start with the first
Sure.
questions? So, we would like to know which 10 NCUK partner universities are ranked in the highest in the world, and what makes them so well known?
Okay, NCUK program basically started in the 1980s with just 3 to 4 northern part of UK universities, and throughout the years they have expanded to 60 plus universities, currently still growing, and it has spanned on countries like UK, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. So if you look at the ranking, currently we have 9 NCUK partner universities that are in the top QS 100 university. And then if you look at top 200, we have 20. So these universities include like UNSW, UWA, Manchester, Leeds, Bristol, Auckland. So if you look at all the universities, for example, if you want to go to UK, of course, the top uni would be Manchester. If you want to go Canada, we have Alberta, the number 1 uni in Canada. New Zealand, we have Auckland, again, the number 1 university in Auckland. And then if Australia, then of course it's UNSW, which ranked 19 in the recent QS ranking. So it's any place that you want to go, like what NCUK tagline say, the world awaits. So basically it really means that, you work hard, your dream is just one step closer. Yeah.
So if you're looking to study in the top university in the world, this program is very good for you. And talking about the program, can you explain the different study tracks available in the NCUK International Foundation Year program at EAIM?
Sure. Another very distinctive feature of NCUK is that it offers very directed tracks for students to choose. So of course, the traditional one are like business, engineering, humanities, basically, which is like liberal arts. And other than that, then we would have law, we would have science, and also medicine and dentistry track.
Very complete.
Yes, it's a very complete track. Yeah.
And for each track in the program, what type of the subjects or major can students choose from after they completing their foundation year?
Okay, so if you look at NCUK, because of all these distinctive tracks, students would be required to do some subjects that are related to the tracks. So for example, English for academic purpose, which is EAP, is required for all students because it's actually, they take it as a IELTS qualification for uni through NCUK program, right? And then other than that, then they would have 3 other modules. This module will be dependent on what track. For example, if business track, you will be looking at business study, econs, mathematics, business. If you are looking at science, medicine, dentistry track, you will be looking at chemistry, bio, and mathematics science. Yeah.
Okay. And then, what kind of support do students get in the EAIM NCUK program to help them succeed in their studies and their personal growth?
Okay, at EIM, I always believe in this. Our teachers will be the one that help students to be academically prepared. While me, being the principal, I have to ensure that there is well-being and student experience that they will have. So, for example, in EIM, at International College, we have this program called CARE program. So basically, CARE stands for Community Involvement Project. My students basically go out to do community service. Okay, we have academic support in terms of academic counseling, academic progression. So the good thing about NCUK is that we have a dedicated counselor, academic counselor at EAIM that will help students with their conditional letter to apply for uni, accommodation, visa, and so on and so forth. So this counselor will work with NCUK and NCUK partner university to help our students. Right. For example, currently we have 2 science students that wanted to do medicine at Australian Uni. So what I did was, and the counselor did, was we arrange a personalized or individual session with the uni, with the parents and the student to answer any questions they have. So these are the things that we can do. And then, of course, we have workshops, to help students to handle mental stress, study skills, time management skills. So we are actually a school that not only says that, we care about the students, we really put everything we say into action. So at EAIM, we truly believe in having a very good student experience. Right.
Very interesting. Yeah, next questions.
Okay.
So what is the success rate of students getting into their top choice universities after finishing the NCUK IFY programs, and what helps students achieve this success?
Okay, NCUK program basically, according to the statistics, currently they have over 40,000 students. Out of these 40,000 students, 90% of the students basically progress into their first choice or second choice uni. And out of these students that progress into uni, 86% basically pass with at least second class honors and above. So by looking at the statistics, it basically already clearly show you that NCUK Foundation program is something that prepared the students very well to fit into the university program. Yeah, so just by looking at the curriculum and what they plan is already, something that students can be very comfortable and do well in their university studies.
So as I know, this program is the first and one and only in Singapore, right?
Right. We are very lucky that we are the exclusive provider of NCUK IFY program in Singapore. Yes.
So why do students in NCUK program have a high chance of reaching their university goals, and what makes this program special?
I think to answer that, basically, we would have to understand that NCUK IFY basically changes the traditional landscape of education in a way that, in the past we would have to take A-levels before we can go into uni. But now with NCUK, it actually bridges students of IGCSE year 10 to foundation program and then bridge them over to the NCUK IFY program. Actually, if you look at the syllabus of NCUK, they are very AS level studies. So that's why it fit very well with the IGCSE or GCSE year 10 students, because they study the foundation and then now we build up the foundation. So I would say that they carefully, created this program, and then they are very academically driven, and also they ensure that all centers maintain quality, Yeah, they even go to the extent that, all the teachers, before they teach NCUK program, one, they need to be approved. Two, there will be a lot of standardized marking exercise that, they make sure that teachers are in line with, what they want in their curriculum.
Okay, this IFY program is equivalent with year one in universities, or?
Year one, basically, because they need another 3 years in the uni. Other than medicine and dentistry, where students will have to do 6 years, 5 to 6 years. But if you are looking at a normal business degree, International Foundation, they are somehow rather consider a year one, and then they do year 2, 3, 4. In their
university. So, what types of assessments will students take during the IFY program, and how do this prepare them for university?
Okay, if you look at NCUK assessment, it basically comprises of 20% on what we call assignment, 10% on end of semester 1 tests, and then 70% final exams. So if you look at the segregation between the marks, it basically gives students the flexibility to do well, in their NCUK modules. And before that, every semester, semester 1, there will be a summative assessment where the teachers will do tests in class, to gauge where they are and where they should improve. And then in the final exams, before the final exams, we would have formative assessment. And then in between all this, my teachers also arrange for small class tests, quizzes, to make sure that the students is up, with the curriculum, and that will basically help them to do well for their exams. Yeah, and one very big selling point is that most of my teachers that are engaged to teach the IFY program, they actually have experience teaching in junior colleges in Singapore. So they are ex-Ministry of Education teachers, and then they know the A-level syllabus very well.
Very interesting. And talking about the challenges, what challenges might students face while taking the program, and how can they overcome them?
Okay, to me, I believe one of the challenges would be whatever they are learning is basically spread over what we call a 2 semesters, right? So it's a 9 months program. So in terms of timeline, it might be a bit congested, in a way that, they have to complete 15 weeks. So 14 weeks of study, 1 week of exams, 14 weeks plus 1 week of exam. How do they overcome? I think as long as you follow the progress of the class, and then you do your own self-study, I don't think that is a problem. Yeah, I really don't think that is a problem.
Okay, what other benefits do students get from studying in this program, and like job opportunities or personal growth?
Okay, now, of course, like just now I basically explained, one of the things that is wonderful about NCUK IFY is that it gives you the opportunity to go to top QS ranking uni. And you know that as long as you study in all this top QS ranking uni, somehow or other your opportunities is bright. Your future is kind of bright. Yeah. So if you ask me, it basically, I believe every student, as long as you work hard, no matter whatever you go to, it helps you to build the foundation. And studying abroad basically will widen your horizon. Then you stay in your home country, definitely. You will come back a very changed person. Yeah.
And then how does the NCUK program at EAIM help students to adjust to their life and studying abroad? And how can they make the most of their experience?
Okay, if you ask me, I think Singapore will be a perfect place for students to start their overseas study because one, we are very near to Indonesia. Two, in Singapore, we are using an all-English class. So we are making them more accustomed to the native English language before they move over to UK or Australia. And three, Singapore being a very safe country, parents can rest assured. And anytime they want to come back, or the parents want to come over, we are just an hour away, an hour and a half away, right? So I would think that is a wonderful platform for students to go to before they actually start, their so-called their uni, as far as UK or as near as Australia. Yeah, and how we prepare them? I would think that I have this open door policy, and I work very closely with agent and parents. So, parents were definitely able to get me. And then if results, anything, I will inform the parents, right? Or I can work with you guys to make sure that, it will never be a shock to them at the end, so at least we can do a lot of rectifying things, before, if the results is not good. Yeah.
And last questions, okay?
No problem.
Any future development or any new program in the future that NCUK will have?
Yes, I'm very happy that you asked me that. Because besides the NCUK IFY, this September, we will be launching the NCUK Year 1 program. However, this program is only so-called limited to business track. That means that what we are looking at is business management, accounting and finance, and events management, this 3 track. So students would have a choice to study Year 1 in Singapore and then finish their Year 2 and Year 3 in university, in UK university actually, whether is it Bristol, Birmingham, Leeds or Manchester. Yeah, so we are very excited, we are just waiting for the final confirmation to launch this program. So when this program is launched, means that those students that have intention of studying business, it will be what we call a 2+2 program. That means 2 years in Singapore, so parents can save more money, and another 2 years in the UK.
In the UK?
Yeah. This program only UK.
Only UK.
Because there are only about 20 over universities offer the what you call the business Year 1.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But if they want to continue still in Singapore, that's okay?
Normally NCUK program is for students to progress overseas.
To progress overseas.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's all of the questions for today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And for students and parents who want to meet Octavius online, you can ask to HJS and we can help you to arrange the meetings. Sampai di sini podcast HJS hari ini. Sampai jumpa.